need to rename it. I'm going to call it MAP for maps. Everyone else, leave unless you're in law enforcement. And don't worry, maps, they're watching me, not you. I think. Don't worry about it. You got to conquer fear. All minor attracted persons, lots of them. Lots of them. They won't admit it because our culture, you kill people like that. All right, trying to, all right, how do you protect it? Well, the thing is that if you're honest with your, if you're honest with your attraction that make people really defensive, right? If you're, you can understand that we got to start somewhere, right? You can understand that I had to understand after going. Right. So you can understand if at least I can get women and fathers, mothers and fathers, to the point where they're not going to yell at you, but they'll just see you and walk away with their children. And if I can get them at least there, some people are there at that point. The thing is that being open and honest and rejecting that would hurt children. I myself, I like little boy butts and little girl butts. Yep. Yeah, I do. But I'm not telling you to go and tell everybody. No, but I am wanting you to look for a ministry. A ministry. See, the one I went to, they don't keep secrets, right? They're the people you talk to. They're in their secret little gang or something. You gotta find a man of God or something that's you can trust, right? One that loves people, cares about the gift of life, to make the very best of it as we can while we're in this kind of prison, this death row. See, we're all the people that judge maps, right? And say they're beneath us. They're in death row too because they're evil. It makes them feel good to point at you and say that's the bad guy, and I feel better about pointing that out. And then the same, well, I'm going on. Anyway, there's nothing more beautiful, more selfless, more aspiring to be than a map that is against map porn. It's against, even though I look at it, it's presented to me. To get in that, to be trapped in that, right? To try to fight it so hard that you would change laws, that you would force big tech to take it off their searches on some instances and others not. Well, all of them took it off the images. I got that. But then, well, anyway, see, the internet is creating maps like wildfire. They're using it as a globalist tool to either say that you're with us, shh, it's okay. A voter, right? Okay, you guys are going to legalize sex with children? Okay, great. We're a Democrat. Okay, shh. We'll wait till the party's ready to begin. Then we can come out. Or you can learn their lifestyle and go against them to protect that which you would naturally want, but you don't because you fear God. And you want to impress your daddy. To come out and to both protect children, but care about maps. To get them, to let them know, if you go against big tech and that lifestyle, whatever, and you keep getting sucked back into it, there's a reason. There's deep state tactics that pull you right in. They know your triggers. They can lead you right to it. And but I'll tell you, you're struggling, and it's something to be a map and to expose yourself. So you're never in a weak moment, a danger to children. At least you told on yourself so people can protect or make sure their children are safe. Because although you might be strong now, but and when that girlfriend leaves you and all that, and you're alone for a decade, you might in a weak moment of drinking, or I'm just trying to go to extremes to protect children from your evil, your sin. Your possible sin is selfless. Now, I'm not saying you have to go and tell everybody, no, but find a man of God that you trust, a ministry, and be open and honest with it. This is the demon or the devil I struggle with, or I'm trying to, go the right way. This tech world is very good at what they do. But I struggle with this, father or pastor or whatever it is. And we'll let this siren go for a minute, and then I can clear my head to talk. Anyway, don't hide and just to offend in the future, right? Because truthfully, you offending and having a couple minutes joy or whatever could totally destroy the sex life of that girl or boy for life. It could be so horrific to them that they don't get to enjoy sex for the rest of their life. You're taking that chance. Be brave. I'm not saying you have to go everywhere and tell everybody, and then all the kids want to hang out with you. You don't have to make it public, but you do have to be accountable. And I'm saying that you need to be honest with a man of God that you find. Go out and look for men of God that you can trust and you can be totally honest with. Whatever it is, murder. You murdered somebody before you came to Christ. You're a drunk driver. You're drunk. You sell your body to get food or to pay the rent. Okay? No, whatever it is. You're a sex slave wherever you're at. I'll try to meet you there and tell you what to do. If you're a sex slave, you're a child and you're a sex slave, do what they want you to do. But pray to God. Don't fight with them and have them evil people inflict more pain on you to scare you to do, or you're not in trouble for being uh, not loved and abused like that. There's no I'm not I'm not I'm not calling I decided this a long ago. I'm not calling a little prostitute slave girl a fornicator if she's been in that and she just ended up liking it and she's felt guilty because she likes uh, a child sex slave. They're uh, they're not fornicators. They're forced into it, and although they need counseling and deliverance and safety and all that, but um, you can be a Christian. Yeah, Christian happens overseas. They become concubines, and that's what I'm trying to tap into because Muslims see little in England, right? They see them as little girls to be conquered. They get little girls. They get little hit teams of the internet hackers, and they get little Susie, a little 9-year-old or whatever. See her boob or something that scare. I don't know. They have different tactics on these little girls that are totally on their internet by themselves all the time, and they watch them on the internet, and they find one day what makes little Susie excited, or something that's embarrassing, a lie, some way of control for little to get in little Susie's life to control her via tech. Or anyway, there was a story about this father in England or something. He, I don't know at all. Tommy Robinson's neck of the woods. He, his little girl, I think, got addicted to heroin by a Muslim overseas in England, in a Western nation. And this girl broke out of her house, broke out to go get more heroin from the Muslim guy that got her hooked on heroin. Well, something like that, something like this, something like this. And then the father drives over there to go get his little daughter or something. And see, for a long time in Britain, the police don't get the Muslims in trouble. They're called racist. That's the game overseas, right? If a cop messes with a Muslim over there, there's special people with globalists because they do all kinds of stuff for globalists. If you mess with a Muslim, you get called racist and far right, and you lose your job. Well, a father got brave and wanted to go get his daughter, and I think they were thinking of charging the father, but the daughter got charged with being drunk at a grown men's jihadist house or something. They didn't charge the Muslims nothing. They charged the little girl for being drunk. Sorry, Muhammad, for bothering you guys, or we'll charge her. But that's kind of crazy that it is over there. And I didn't want it to get that crazy here, but it's a different kind of crazy. So learning little tactics, finding out why little Susie, a 12-year-old, might have a Cash App on her phone, buying all of her makeup and hair and nails, and pretty dresses, and somehow has money for it. I don't know. I guess in a pandemic where people are given $600 after 8 months of hard work by Democrats and Republicans, I think, I don't know, some parents might say, little Susie, yeah, you can earn money. We have to pay the heat. I could see that as. Anyway, trying to learn the underworld to try to save it from itself. And I don't know. How do I tweet it?